Yo, Elliot. So our 15-year-old buddy Herman from Norway has recently started bodybuilding. He's getting into supplements. He's 15 years old, getting into supplements. His parents are skeptical. They're saying he's getting brainwashed by bodybuilders and that this is unnecessary. So what happens is they'll purchase him some protein powder. That's basically the supplement that he's inquiring about. And it'll run out and they just won't buy him anymore because they're like, look, you're too young, you're getting brainwashed, it's all bullshit. Why are you reading those magazines or reading those forums or whatever the case may be? You're getting brainwashed at such a young age by bodybuilding. I want to relate a story to you, my story obviously, that I was brainwashed by a bodybuilder when I was just 14 years old. Think about it. The tragedy of a 14-year-old being brainwashed by a bodybuilder. His name was Elroy Gutierrez, my uncle. And it's been the best brainwashing that I've received in my entire life. That might be him right now. Nope. It's interesting, parents, they want the best for you. But it's limited. Their advice is limited based on their perspective and what they've experienced in their life. And for you to be taking interest in a particular hobby, activity, that's focused around your health and strength, your body, as opposed to, smoking marijuana. Yeah, I ain't against smoking marijuana, but at 15 years old, you could be out smoking dope, drinking, partying. There's a whole lot of other shit you can do. To be brainwashed by bodybuilders is pretty damn fucking good. I think it's a great thing. Maybe you should show this to your parents. I am a byproduct of brainwashing by a bodybuilder, Elliot Hulse. Might not be a great role model, but hey, I'm here. So anyway, at that particular time, I started supplements also. Yeah, crazy. My uncle put me on Muscle Max, which probably doesn't even exist anymore, right? Trust me, supplements go in and out of existence. These companies open, it's the greatest thing, and then they disappear. Muscle Max was the biggest thing back in 1994 when I first lifted a fucking barbell. And shortly thereafter, creatine. And these were the supplements that I used. In fact, I even graduated from Muscle Max into Weight Gainer 17,000 or some shit like that. That came in a big black bucket, and I would take scoops that were like this big and put them into shaker bottles, and I drink it with my meal. So I was taking weight gainers, I was taking protein supplements, I was taking creatine. And I was lucky enough to have parents. Of course my mother trusted her brother, who was my mentor, my bodybuilding brainwasher. And my dad thought it was a good idea. He saw my grades increasing, saw me improving as a young man. As I began weightlifting and growing stronger with the barbell. And so he felt like, yes, this is fine, okay. I'll buy you some protein shakes. As long as your grades are getting better and you're staying out of trouble, because I used to get in trouble and shit when I was around 14 years old. You're staying out of trouble. Please, what else do I have to buy? I mean, that would be my dad's attitude. I'll buy you as much protein as you fucking want. Just keep lifting barbells and stay out of the street. That was their attitude. But I can tell you that although the gains came at that particular time, 15 years old, and I was taking the supplements, I can tell you today, just based off of years of experience working with young athletes and also my own experience, that it wasn't necessary. I didn't have to have it. I think my uncles prescribed it because he knew that, like, well, your parents are willing to pay for it and it's not going to hurt you. It's only going to support you in our efforts here. You're not cooking. You might make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and whatever your mom makes for dinner, because I had 3 other brothers and sisters and a cousin living with me and my old aunt. I mean, just like immigrants do. We had and my uncle was there a lot. The whole tribe lived in one fucking house on Long Island. So my mom wasn't cooking me chicken breast and broccoli for fucking lunch. It was whatever I made for dinner is what you guys are going to eat. So he said that, perhaps we could supplement with protein and later on creatine and weight gainers. But again, like I said, it just happened to be a bonus. It was not necessary. Your parents, working on them, show them that you're a good kid. Show them that you are benefiting, you're growing stronger, you're becoming a stronger version of yourself in many areas, many ways. Your character is evolving because of your interest in and partaking of bodybuilding. You can't brainwash them, but you could show them irrefutable results. I am a good kid and I am better because of this. But know that you don't need them to buy you supplements. It's not a necessity. It's helpful, but you don't need it. Focus on trying to eat the significant amount of calories. I mean, this is really the thing. I spoke about this in one of my open gym videos the other day with Chris. I don't know if it made it in the actual cut. But when you're 50, between the ages of 14 and 21, you really could eat shit, literally, and you'll grow. Like, it really doesn't fucking matter. Now, you might get zits and bad breath and have diarrhea if you eat really bad food. You'll be toxic, feel like shit. But you're still gonna get boners every time a chick passes by, you know? When you're 35, you can't eat shit and you won't get boners. And your muscles will grow because you're at that age where testosterone is spilling out of your eyeballs. You're crying this shit. So if you just focus on getting in the right amount of calories, you'll do just fine. I mean, protein is probably inherent in most of the things that you're eating, even if it is fast food or whatever your mom makes. I'm sure there's some meat in there, and even if you mix different grains and legumes, you're getting protein. You're probably getting enough protein. You're probably going to do just fine. Don't focus on it too much. Get in the right amount of calories that you need in order to sustain muscle growth and just work your ass off. Done.
Yo, Elliot,